Hey guys, welcome to Peripheral Vision, and today we're taking a look at the Super Controller for the NES from Bandai. And what the Super Controller is a little piece of plastic that clips onto your NES controller in order to give you a little joystick kind of thing here. And let's actually grab an NES controller so I can show you what it looks like on the item itself. Here we are, good old NES controller. And put the front on here, turn around, click it shut, and you can see there's a little etching here so the cord can pop out through there. And that's it. There's the Super Controller on the NES controller, or rather the Super Controller add-on onto the NES controller. And this particular peripheral falls somewhere in between the area of better than you'd expect, but not as good as you'd like it to be, because while this does work, it actually functions pretty well. I was able to play all the way through Kirby's Adventure with this controller without too much problem. I'm pretty confident that a game that's more heavy on the switching of directions, a little more challenging, maybe a Super Mario Bros. Or a Mega Man or something like that, might have the potential to snap this thing right off. It's not cheap quality, however, I'm not confident that a lot of heavy use wouldn't snap this thing. So, and given that that is the entirety of what the Super Controller is, just a joystick add-on for your NES controller, that's a problem. Now, again, it is functional for light use games. It works pretty well. It works by, if you press any of the directions on the joystick here, there's a bump on the bottom of it that will press the corresponding direction. So if you tilt it this way, the little bump will press towards that direction and hit the right on the directional pad. Now, the other buttons are clearly exposed here, the start, the select, the A and B. They're all very open and available. This is not constricting anything, like the, for example, the speedboard was a peripheral that kind of constricted the access to the buttons, but this particular item does not, so that's a nice thing. And we can turn around the back. There's no real change. There's just this singular strip of plastic that connects the two together. And then we've got a little hole up in the left here. Not sure what this is about, but just something I noticed. And that's pretty much it. A little plastic peripheral. If you thought that this idea came about in the era of the Wii, when you'd clip on plastic pieces onto the Wiimote, nope. Plenty of NES era plastic to go around, especially with the Super Controller. A neat little collectible item, but not really effective at its intended use for heavy wear and tear adventuring. And as always, later days.